For 160 years, Culver-Stockton College has provided its students an educational advantage. Nearly 1,000 students benefit from the 12-3 semester, travel studies, research, and full-time internships. Join a network of people who care about you because you are now a Wildcat.
CSC is giving me leadership skills.
CSC gave me confidence.
CSC gave me the love of my life.
My guest today is Jeanette Burgin, the head women's basketball coach at Culver-Stockton College. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
You're in the midst of a very busy season, so I'm glad you could take some time to talk to us. Coming off a pretty tough loss over the weekend on the road, too.
Absolutely. I mean, the Mid-America's a great team. I mean, they're ranked 15 in the country for a reason. They're solid all the way around, from point guard all the way down to their center. And all the way down to the end of their bench. So, you know, it's always going to be a tough matchup when you go there to play on their home floor.
You guys already have 15 wins this season. I think that's quite an accomplishment of, you know, coming from where you started from and where you're going now. So
absolutely, you know, and one of our major goals was just to get some more wins on the board. And we've done that, and we've put a few more than what people have expected. We've expected it for ourselves, so there's nothing too surprising for us compared to everybody else looking in.
Well, and I think that's one thing that you look at whenever you're still in the beginning stages of building a program, your second-ish year, as we talked about coming aboard, and when you come in and you've basically got a pretty clean slate to work with, what's the first thing that you want to get in place?
It's the first thing is your style, who you represent yourself as, and what you want your team to represent themselves as. And that was a big challenge coming in last year, in mid-season, right before season starts, I should say, of trying to implement who you are as a person and a coach, and explain to those kids what you expect out of them when they've had somebody come in the first 3 months and tell them something maybe completely different or something similar to the line. So it's gaining the trust there, that relationship, and I think that it shows this year that they grasp on to what I was trying to do right away and vice versa. So it's been an outstanding run that we've had so far, and hopefully we can continue that.
I think that's key, because many coaches, obviously, they want to put a system in place, and you want to try to recruit and find players that fit your system. Some coaches, do end up adapting and having to try to get a system to fit the players, but ideally, you've got these are the things that I want to accomplish, and I need this person to make that happen.
Absolutely, and I've inherited a great group of kids that were all sophomores. They're just eager to fight and win, and we had some pieces missing last year to really accomplish that. And we had some people playing out of position, people that were playing point guard that have never played point guard, and that's really tough to put on anybody, whether in basketball or any other sport, So this year we put some pieces in there. We brought in 2 point guards. That's always a benefit. And then we brought in a center, which we've never really had, to kind of equal us out, what we've walked into. And the girls have grasped on to each other, the system, and the fact that they like seeing more W's than they like to see the L's on the column.
And you've got a relatively young team, don't you?
Yeah, we have all juniors and some sophomores.
Yeah.
I think we have 2 freshmen on the roster, and we only have 1 senior, actually, Chelsea Stanley. But she's been a great kid for us. She's been injured some here and there, but she's starting to get back in the swing of things, getting back on the court, which is exciting to see, because she's a talented player herself. But she's kind of done her senior role of keeping everybody on the same page.
Let's talk about what your outlook is for the rest of the season in the Heart of America Conference.
One of our goals is to finish top 4, so we have a home playoff start, but it's going to take some hard work. I think we've surprised some people in the conference that first time around. They didn't know what to expect, but at the same time, I think that we have what it takes to finish in the top 4, and it's going to be challenging. We just have to be a little bit more consistent to be able to keep that spot.
How the rest of the schedule? How's it break down? Do you have enough home games where you think that kind of helps make a difference because you always want to play on that home floor?
Absolutely, and that's something that my assistant and I, Mike and Mims, have talked about, that we think that we're better playing on the road than we are at home sometimes. But I think home court advantages always benefit. The girls are a little bit more lively. They don't have to go on the long road trip on the bus. So we're pretty excited about some of this home games that we have coming up that are going to be key wins moving forward for us.
All right. Well, best of luck the rest of the season.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.